I have reached the conclusion that there really isn't any reason to go on. I watched all those zombie movies, and I always cheered for the plucky band of survivors who kept their humanity while fighting to stay alive. They always go on. Maybe for love, maybe just for survival, or for whatever excuse they hold on to. They do whatever they can to make it through the next day. It's different when it really happens. How we joked about the coming zombie apocalypse. What would we do? How would we react? We watched the movies and critiqued them. Could zombies move fast? How long would it take for someone to turn? Little did we know that they were really training films for this disease that's been unleashed upon us all. And it turns out we really didn't learn anything from them anyhow. I took those Facebook "How long will you survive a zombie apocalypse" quizzes, and I know it was just a joke, but that put a number to it. I won't survive. Not long. And why should I want to? Everyone I know is gone. First it was my daughter. I watched her in the hospital bed as she died, holding my hand. Then she was grasping it, trying to pull me close, but not as she had so many times as a child when imagined monsters were under her bed. Now she was the monster trying to devour me. They killed her right in front of me, and I watched as a part of me died with her. At home that night, lying in our bed, my wife crying over our loss. I tried to be brave, tried not to cry, just to support her. I guess the same one that bit my daughter bit her too. I felt relief when she finally cried herself to sleep. I got up and went into the living room. My wife found me there. She came in, growling, inhuman, trying to attack me. I fought her off and killed her the way I had seen so many times in movies and TV shows, the way they had done in the hospital with my daughter. I went back to our bed, and I cried until I fell asleep. It worsened overnight. I watched the TV broadcasts about how the disease was spreading so quickly. One day there was martial law, the next day there was total anarchy. Then the TV station stopped broadcasting. I listened to the radio, trying to find out what I needed to do. I had this storm shelter in the basement and huddled here, as if waiting for a hurricane to pass. But there seemed to be no end to this storm. It seems like it's only been a few days since it all started. So I sit here waiting. The radio's out. I'd play music to keep me company, but I don't want any other company to find me here. It's just me, alone with my thoughts. I keep remembering the last few days. Watching my wife and daughter die. Watching the world die on TV. Listening to the anxiety and the voices on the radio as they tried to keep us calm and didn't sound convincing. If I venture outside to find others, it would only be a matter of time before they got me, and I become one of them. And that is the last thing I want. And I don't want to go crazy sitting here listening for sounds from a dying world. So I'm going to end it all before someone else ends it for me. Why fight the inevitable? They always talk about how our instinct for survival is so strong and praise the indomitable human spirit. They always use that word, indomitable. I don't even know what it means. Probably they don't either. It just seems to go with human spirit. But if you don't know what it means, why say it? My world has been taken away from me. Why would I want to struggle to stay in it? Maybe whoever reads this will say I was a coward for stepping away, for not fighting for the future. But maybe those zombie movies did train me for one thing, to recognize when it's hopeless. I have no hope right now. I feel the pain of my life, and I want to end that pain.